Method Acting Character Guide. We provide several guides for the character, painting, music, and animal exercises. Let them be springboards for your ideas. Your own unique inner creativity and commitment will be set to a high standard as you use the guides and perfect and practice each of the character development exercises. We have provided references to the other arts from which you can draw inspiration to put into practical use in your acting. It's clearly a step along the path of being an artist to broaden your perspective and experiment with different forms of creative expression to enhance your portrayals. You should behave like a detective of the human soul in preparation for a role and find out as much about the character's life and times as possible, adding vitality and a depth of familiarity to your performance to form a powerful spiritual connection with the part. We offer a character guide, which is a questionnaire or biographical data sheet that can be used to analyze any character. Going through the guide, you let your imagination soar as you investigate the character's traits and hallmark features. Approach each role as if it were an empty canvas, or a mound of clay to paint or mold by exploring the fundamental questions of the character's existence. Also explore the larger issues of your character's conflicts with, for example, the world, religion, power and institutions from their time in history, and their role or obligation to change society. The guide's most valuable use is to incite curiosity in searching for and defining a character, by delving into them deeply, thoroughly, and without judgment. The exploration includes a dialectic approach of examining opposites, finding ways of making unpleasant characters sympathetic, and finding the sympathetic character's underside in the search for truth. Be cognizant of your character's similarities with yourself, other people you know or knew, and current or historical world figures. If you're similar to the character in life or nature, then obviously you need to do less work on this process. There is no rule about how you use the guide. Not every question will be relevant or needs answering. Make note of your ideas and choices for how the character will behave and think. Your purpose is to find authentic physical and emotional behavior that will catapult you into action. Have in your open mind the myriad possibilities that will generate ideas. Strasberg often said that answering these types of questions about the character is like putting together a mosaic or a collage, helping to form a truthful depiction of a human being. In art and literature, the French term bricolage, literally meaning do-it-yourself, conveys the same idea of choosing from a wide array of available values to create a whole work of art. Use the guide to illuminate the psychology of the character. For example, if your character has a physical or mental disability, how is that reflected in their physicality, daily experiences, behaviors, humiliations, victories, emotions, and sufferings? The discoveries become the vehicle to express the values of the script as written, and as interpreted by the director and yourself. By using the character guide, every possible type of behavior is accessible for you to envision the life of the character outside the confines of the play. Your preparation is to create elements of the character's persona by making specific choices to form a composite life, which will be readily available and used creatively for an artistic purpose. Use the guide like workbook pages, photocopying and filling it in for each character you assume, then save it as a record of your work.